Hello, my gorgeous beings of light, and happy Valentine's Day. I'm filming this on Valentine's Day, so whenever you're watching this, whether it's Valentine's Day or not, happy Valentine's Day. So today's reading is not going to be so Valentine's-y. Okay, so I feel like a few days ago, or whenever I wrote down the idea, I was listening to all my songs are my favorite songs, honestly, but it was Favorite X by Macy Peters. And I was like, wouldn't it be so interesting to do a reading about an ex, like, and your favorite ex at that, like the one that you may, like, there's always a chance of getting back with, where you may have ended on good terms, bad terms, but they're just always like the best relationship you had out of all your exes, you know what I mean? So I'm like, that's a good topic to, go off of, so why not do that? So that's what we're going to be doing in today's reading. And as always, when I do these kinds of readings, I write down pieces of the songs. I'm pretty sure a lot of you may not know Macy Peters. She's not that much of like a big pop artist. She's like more of like a small indie English artist, contemporary music, stuff like that. But it's a good song, so listen to it if you feel called to do so. So I wrote down 3 parts of the song. What I'm going to do is fold them up here with you guys, so you can see I'm not cheating. That's 1. 2. This is some heavy duty paper. This is 2. Okay. And then this is 3. So I'm going to shuffle some oracle cards for you guys to choose from, as well as, shuffle as I do. Can you please? I'm trying to make them as uniform as possible, so I can't tell. Not that I even read them, I don't really know what lyrics are on them anyway, so it doesn't really matter how I fold them. So we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. Gonna make them as uniform as possible and then put them to the side before we get into the reading. So I was listening to the song, I'm like, how interesting would it be to see how your ex feels about you? Okay, so it's gonna be, what does your favorite ex think of you, and what do they tell future partners or others about you? Okay, so when they're talking about you, are you their favorite ex as well? Do they say good things? Do they say bad things? We all would like to know. But then, yeah, what if they tell you their future partners? Like, we all have a conversation about, oh, who did you used to date in the past, and exes and all that jibber jabber. So you're gonna be, what do they say when they tell their future partners about you? So can I get a card for group 1, please? Can I get a card for group 1? Guys, my schedule has totally changed up in the past few days. Now I'm working in the morning instead of at night, and I'm just like, what is life? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. I'm sorry. Okay, don't hurt. Wow. Okay, so we have 2 cards. We have gift for group 1. We have gift, and we have live and learn. I didn't even know this deck had a card like that, but gift is the first one that flew out, so we're going to keep the gift. Can I get a card for group 2, please? Like, I'm on a completely different schedule. I'm hoping that I'm able to post this one today, because I need a reading to post for Wednesday. And now that I'm on this new schedule, it's hard for me. I have to come up with a new way to film readings. But thankfully, I still get home at a time where there's still some quiet. Okay, group 3, we have third wheel. Wow. Ooh, I kind of feel like I know which lyrics I'm going to get, because I have Anyway, third wheel. I'm like, hopefully there was no, third-party situations involved, but there is a portion of the song that I just felt called to write down. I was going to write it down. I said, no, I'm not going to do it. But then as I got towards the end of writing I wrote down the second part, and then I moved on to the third part, and it just kept nagging me, write that part down. And it seems like it's going to come through, and that's why I felt called to write it down. Okay, so what was this going to say? Illness. Can I get a card for group 3, please? I didn't ask. Can I get a card for group 3? Thank you. Okay, 2 cards for group 3. So the first card we have here is Fate. I'll read what it says once we get there. I'm getting cards I've never seen before. I feel like I've seen third wheel before, and then we have Luck. Wow. I just heard a petty message. Okay, so Fate is the first card that came out. So we have Fate for group 3, third wheel for group 2, and then we have Gift and Live and Learn for group 1. Okay, so of course it's always going to be the option to look at them in another clip. If you go to where you find the timestamps, which is in the not the description box, it's in the comment section down below the pinned comment. You're going to click on options in order to see them in front of you. And yeah, I'll see what you're reading. Hi. Hello, my gorgeous group one. The tea has already been teeing, so I'm excited to get into all 3 readings today. Today's reading, if you couldn't tell by the title or the intro, if you watched the intro, is going to be what does your favorite ex think about you, and what do they tell others and or their future partners about you, okay? Because there's always the chance that you may get back together with this person since they are a favorite ex. So this is an ex out of all the exes that you may find yourself thinking of the most, the one you may miss, you know, all that good stuff or bad stuff, who knows. But I don't know, I was listening to the song Favorite Ex, inspired by Favorite Ex by Maisie Peters, and it has a U in it because she's a UK artist. But I was listening to the song, I'm like, how interesting would it be for you to figure out what does your favorite ex think about you? Because not everybody ended on bad terms. Sometimes it just didn't work out. You know, you went your separate ways, but for whatever reason, they're still your favorite ex, no matter what happened in the relationship. And I want to get into the tea what they think about you, okay? And what they be telling other people about you. I'm clearing that part. So for you guys, we have gift and we have live and learn. Immediately, I'm automatically getting that you were a gift to them. They thought of you as a gift, whether it was because you taught them what they needed to know, because you were always very generous with them giving them gifts, or because they were always very generous with you giving you gifts, stuff like that. They thought of you as a gift. And it says souvenir, promotion, delight. Okay. There's also a small message that they think that you could have upgraded from them by, or you gave them the gift of, okay, so what I'm getting is that you gave them a gift of what not to do in their next relationship. So now with the person they move on from you with, child, I can't talk, it's not going to be their promotion, because they put in the work after breaking up with you to realize where they went wrong, and now they know what not to do in their next relationship, essentially. So you're their gift, you know. But take what applies. Like I said, it could have been they thought of you as a gift, they still think of you as a gift. They gave you a lot of gifts, you gave them a lot of gifts. When they think of you, they automatically think of gift giving, stuff like that. But with the whole souvenir, promotion, delight, they were delighted to be with you. I don't think so much you guys ended on bad terms. Maybe you grew apart, or you realized that you weren't meant for each other in that the kind of romantic way. Take it as it resonates, okay? But with the live and learn, they definitely took a souvenir from your relationship to take on to their next relationship. So they learned something from you. And even if things went bad, they're just saying, you know, you live and you learn, you know, especially depending on what age you were when you were in this relationship. It's not always like you're in the best place and, you know, you've learned all this you needed to learn. This person could have been saying that the way, you know, they could have been the person who did you wrong, whether it was you or them. And they're like, well, you live and you learn, you know, I can't really go back and change what I did, you know. Wow, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to choose the portion of your readings that okay, so I guess it's this one, the portion of your reading that you guys, okay, so what is group one? I mean group twos. Give me group twos. Group two, I'm sorry, I shouldn't even be, I'll do that in their group, but yours fell out plain and clear. So we also wrote down a portion of each part of, I also wrote down a portion of a part of the song that may, you know, reflect what went on in your connection with this person, or, you know, give you some extra insight, some extra confirmation, who knows. But I forgot to shuffle them and place them down on group 1, 2, and 3 in the intro, because I was too busy chatting, okay? But this one fell out, and I think you guys saw it fall out, so this is the one that fell out for you. I want to get some more, though, on what this person thinks of you, please. What does their ex think of them? And what was I saying? I was like, you know, it doesn't matter what you go through in a relationship, or whether you guys are perfectly in the proper space in your life to be in a relationship, you always live and you learn. So they can't go back and change what they did or didn't do. So the only thing they could do is learn from it. What else? We have right. See, a rite of passage. You were a rite of passage. So I do think you guys may have ended on somewhat amicable terms. So you guys aren't like, I was gonna say arch nemesis. You guys aren't what is it called, on bad terms. We'll leave it at that, because I had a cute reference and it just left. You guys aren't at each other's throats. You guys aren't, you know, you don't hate each other. You're not throwing jabs back and forth to each other. You know, there's no hate here. It's just like, you know, it's a resolute feeling of okay, we may not have done everything we wanted to do. I may not have did or seen, or we may not have ended up as we thought we would, but I'm just glad that I lived and learned. It was a rite of passage, as most relationships are. It's given karmic, where you learned a lesson from this relationship. So they could tell people, if they are enlightened enough to know what a karmic relationship is, they would say, oh, this person was my karmic relationship. So we have ceremony, mystery, and magic. I just heard a message. This person could have also thought you were possessed. So maybe if you are someone who practices or dibble dabbles in the arts, whether it's manifestation, whether it's actual witchcraft, who knows? If you are someone who dibbles and dabbles in that, this person definitely thought you were magic. And they could have seen you do many ceremonies. They could have ran because they thought you were like, what did I say? Crap, I forgot what I said for you guys, but you know what I said, because I said it like a minute ago. This person could have thought you were like, dibbling and dabbling in some things, and that could have intimidated them. But I do feel like they learned a lot from being in this relationship with you, whether it was, to become more spiritually enlightened or whatever it may have been. They learned some things. Okay. They definitely could have been scared. We have compromise, agreement, reconciliation, consideration. So I do feel like if the topic was brought up of maybe there being some reconciliation, they would be open to discussing it. They would be open to coming to an agreement. So for some of you, it could be 36, some of you could be 27, some of you could be 18, and some of you could be 33. Those are just numbers showing up. Extra confirmation if you may need it. And we have consideration. So I do feel like this person thinks about maybe, oh, what would it be like to be in a relationship with them now? Kind of thing. Like, I learned the lesson that I was supposed to learn. I feel like I'm better for it. This person was a gift when they were in my life. They are someone who I consider to be magical. Would they consider it, or they are considering it? Like, sometimes you think about, oh, what would it be like to get back with this kind of ex, or who we are now, not who we were then, kind of thing. So I do feel like they do think of that. Can I get one more card before I move on to the tarot, please? What does their favorite ex think of them? Gotta keep that distinction. We want the favorite ex. We want triumph, success, victory, and achievement. Wow. Okay, yeah. So for some of you, I am getting a big vibe. This person may, consider or think that you are still this gift. Okay, they have lived and they have learned. You are someone, like I said, who is magical. Some of you here could be 19. They do think of that being with you was very triumphant for them. They feel like they won a lottery with the gift and triumph. It's like, wow, is this person really real? Maybe they've kind of screwed it up because they thought you were too good to be true, or like I said, they were kind of scared of like the mystical side of you. Then we have imagination. Yeah, so that's what I was saying with that consideration. They think about what would happen if you guys were together where they are at now. That kind of, not even a do-over, just like a meet. Like, we meet as we are now, not like kind of like a forgetting of the past kind of thing, but it could also represent a do-over as well. So I think they think of that. We have 63, so some of you here could be 63. We have imagination, variety, fantasy, and mind. So yep, this person's thinking about it. They're like, oh, what if we met each other right now? Okay, now we're gonna get into the tarot cards. I felt called to use this deck specifically for this reading. I was thinking, what? I had a few decks I wanted to use, but I ended up with this one. And this is the Lord of the Rings tarot deck. And it could have been because just this week, was it this weekend? Yeah. I was at my friend's house and her sister. We were watching Lord of the Rings. Her sister loves Lord of the Rings, so that's what we were watching. Which one were we watching? We were watching the Fellowship of the Ring. So maybe I came back and felt need to use this deck. So what does their ex think of them, please? What does their ex think of them? What does their ex think of them, please? We have the 9, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. I said it, no. Yeah, wait, hold up. Not the 9 of Cups and the gift and triumph. This person thinks that you were their wish come true. You were a gift. Wow, yeah. So for some of y'all, I do feel like if you were to ever hit this person up and be like, you want to give it another go? Okay, they'd be like, yeah. Because they were thinking about it. I feel like a lot of times they were thinking about reaching out. We have Knight of Swords in reverse. They were thinking of reaching out, but they haven't. See, this person thinks about you a lot. that they, like, you take up a lot of mental space in their mind, like a lot of what ifs, you know. If I were to reach out, would they reply? What do they think? Yeah, they do think for some reason that you're kind of closed off to them. So maybe you completely, I heard, obliterated them. Wow. You completely obliterated them from your life. Like, you blocked them. There's no way they can get in contact with you. Like, whatever friends you guys had in common, you like completely cleared them out. Like, no, I don't want any connection to this person anymore. And now they have no idea what's going on in your life with the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's kind of like it would be if they would be going in blind. But what they think of you, I do feel like you guys had communication issues. Like, even though you were the dream person, they had a hard time communicating with you, okay? They had a hard time maybe telling you what they wanted, being as confident as they would have liked to have been, which is why we probably have that live and learn card here, which is they needed more experience, training, and development in order to be the person who you may have needed them to be. Oh, interesting. What is, hey, now what y'all not gonna do is fly back in. Okay, so we have the first card that flew out here, and then we have the card that flew out here. I'm taking them because I saw them. I don't care. I may put them back, but I saw them, so I'm taking them. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, so someone they could consider marrying, but that was like a topic that kind of just flitted in their mind for a bit and kind of flipped back over. I saw how it flipped out and then immediately flipped back over, like some force flipped it back over. I'm like, wait, hold up, we're taking this. I don't care because it showed up. Four of Wands. They didn't think you were, they felt good to be around you. They, like I said, the thought of marrying you in marriage and what that marriage would have been like with you did flitter about in their mind, like what you would have been as what you would have been like as a wife or a husband, whoever's watching. And then I hope the World card. I feel like it came to an abrupt end before they could reach its fulfillment. Wow, you see, like I was saying, the thought of marrying you reached an abrupt end before it could even become a full thought, because it was like, no, I'm not ready. No, we're not at that point. No, this person doesn't even want that with me. The communication just off. Like, nothing was like kind of lining up the way they wanted it to. Oh boy. See, and it's funny how I mentioned the Fellowship of the Ring and the card with all of them. The Fellowship of the Ring came through. Okay, so yeah, I may put these back, but that came out. This person thoughts of being, you know, with you forever, marrying you, flitted about in their mind, but they kind of turned it off, or it never became a complete thought. Like, it's something they saw, something they felt, you know, but it just never, you know, came to fruition. What did their ex think of them, please, for my group? Ones. What does their ex think of them? Their favorite ex. Can I remember that part, please? Dang. You have the King of Rings. What do they think of you? They wanted to settle you down. They wanted to lock you down, tie you up. They wanted to be that provider for you with that gifts here. I do think now, after the fact, what they think of you is that they should have given more to you, because you were this gift to them. They may not have made you feel like that. This King of Rings here is given that evil guy. Is it Saruman? I think it's Saruman from the movies. He is the one who turned good guy to bad guy, because he was, oh no, I had his name and it left. How did I remember Saruman, but I can't remember the wizard in the movie? That's rude. Oh no. Y'all know what I mean. The, what's his name, character. The Dumbledore of the movie. Okay, I know. Y'all gonna know what I mean when I say that. The Dumbledore of the movie, okay? His name was not coming right now. It came and left. That used to be his friend. But then when, I guess, Sauron came back, or the Awoken again, who knows, he turned to the dark side, kind of thing. So this person was kind of... Is that what happened in this relationship? They were a friend turned foe? They could think that you guys are in, like, you know, they became the villain in the story. Now I'm hearing, now I'm the villain in your history books or something like that. And that's from Hamilton. I think it's the end of the play after Hamilton was, you know what I mean? He was, you know, chopped down by Aaron Burr. And now, in the aftermath, Aaron Burr's like, now everybody thinks of him as the villain because he's the one who killed the great Alexander Hamilton. And I feel like, I'm not going to say history wrote him wrong, because I don't think so. But it's kind of like there's more to him than that, you know? I do feel like there's a side of the story that we didn't really get to see in the play because it was from Alexander playing the hero. But I'm pretty sure if the story was written from the perspective of Aaron Burr, Hamilton would be the villain. So it's kind of like we made him the villain because he killed the great Alexander Hamilton, but really there was a misunderstanding, or they were misrepresented. So this person could have felt like they were misrepresented. And I do feel like a portion of people, or not portion of people, people who choose the dark side, or choose to do evil, choose to do wrong, a small part of them or a big part of them, whatever part of them, thinks they're doing right. So eventually, essentially at the time, this person thought they were doing the right thing, or being the right way, or choosing the right actions, but they really weren't. They were being seen as a villain from your perspective, but from their perspective, they could have been doing the right thing. You know what I mean? Y'all, I'm not even gonna try to dissect that. Can I get more cards for what their ex thinks of them, please? Now we have the King of Swords. Now I'm the villain in your history. We have the King of Swords. And I'm pretty sure this is Legolas. This is Legolas. Orlando Bloom's character. So what do they think of you? They think of you a lot. They think of themselves as what could have been a future husband with the King of Rings. But like I said, that was never a fully formulated thought in their head. Like, as soon as it came, they just ended it, or, you know, pushed it back deep within them. Then we have the Fool. I'm not sure if it was supposed to come out in reverse or not. So this person, I do feel a slice of them holding on to hope that maybe one day this may renew itself and begin again, and they think of starting a new beginning with you. But where they are right now, as of right now, you guys are still in the off stage, in the off period, okay? This person thinks of talking to you with the King of Swords. What do they think of you? They do think of you as someone who's very intelligent. I'm hearing charismatic, someone who's hardworking, someone who's good with money, someone who may be, and I'm seeing an eye, all-seeing eye, with someone who's praying, bowing down to the all-seeing eye. This person could have like put you on a pedestal and praised you because they thought you were so like with that right, the ceremony, mystery, magic, and also the king. Oops, sorry. And also the King of Pentacles here is giving there some kind of magic. This is like Sauron was essentially serving Saruman. Thank you. Was essentially, and you two better not pause on that clip. I'm sick and tired of that making me like a fool. Okay, I'm done. He was serving. He was a servant to Sauron. So it's like, yeah, this person thinks that you're an all-seeing eye, and they think of you as, I can't even talk right now. I'm just like, YouTube, don't do that to me, because I be making the faces, and those are the faces they pause on and make. Like, can we just not? Don't do that to me. Like, please. Back to the reading now. Yeah, a part of them did want to serve you. You know, be like, I don't know. Like, traditionally speaking, the King of Pentacles is the one who goes out and makes the bacon and brings it back home to his wife as like an offering. Like, here, you see, I went out and I worked and I brought back the money. Now you can kind of incorporate it into the home and cook and clean and pay the bills and all that kind of stuff. So in a way, the husband is serving the household and the family and the wife, because he's going out and working and then bringing the money back to her, like, here, do what needs to be done around the house with it, you know? So kind of this person may have wanted to be that for you. They wanted to go out, work for you, and then, you know, bring back gifts for you. Just because they thought you were the prize. With the Triumph card, they thought you were the prize. Yeah. King of Swords, there's something here about them being cold and closed off on what they think of you. Like, I'm getting a lot of what they're thinking, period. Not even what they think of you, but someone who's intelligent, maybe hard to read. Someone who speaks to cold, hard facts of the situation. Someone where it's hard to see their more emotional side, because as so far, we haven't gotten any cups besides the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups doesn't really speak about emotions. It speaks about, you know, like, it doesn't really speak so much about expressing emotions. It speaks more about what this person felt when they were with you. but none of these cards are giving me what you were expressing to them, okay? With the King of Swords, when it comes to what they think of you, you are definitely someone who's intelligent. You lay down the law. You are the speaker of truth, okay? So I do feel like it was kind of hard for you to lie for whatever reason. Like, lie to them, tell them lies, you know, deceive them, be deceitful. Because you have like a sense of like honor, you know, with that right. It's like a rite of passage. You have like, I always consider like a code of arms, where it's like, you know, a coat of arms. I'm trying to think of one that could be a good example. Like, I came, I saw, I conquered. Like a golden rule, I can call it as well, where it's like, treat others as you want to be treated. You live a life by a set of codes, okay? And this person had a lot to learn from you, essentially. So you're kind of giving, you were the teacher, you were the mentor, you were the person who was showing them things they never learned or knew before. Because out of all of the kings in the tarot deck, the King of Rings, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords are the two who teach, who help grow, who help build, you know, who you would go to for sound advice. Okay, not so much the King of Wands, the King of Cups as well, but I do think you would go. I don't think so. He's not what I would think of anyway. In my opinion, the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords are the ones you would go to for advice and for help, essentially, you know? Especially if you want to get things off the ground, you want things like physical, tangible things and advice. These are the ones you would go to. And that's who you're coming to ask what they thought of you. Here we have the Fool. Maybe this person was never fully able to be themselves, or you reach the full potential of this relationship here. There's something about that. Never being able to fully start the journey with you. So maybe things ended prematurely. They never got to jump off that cliff. You know, they never got to free fall into your arms. You know, they never got to trust fall and see if you would catch them, because things may have ended before it even began, kind of thing. With the Fool in reverse. Like, things, you're going off on a trip. Okay, is this Sam or Frodo? I think it's Sam, because it's the color of the hair. Frodo's hair is darker than this. It's kind of like, he was willing to follow his friend into the fire, like I was saying with the whole trust fall, free fall. That's hilarious that I brought that up, because Sam is a friend that followed Frodo through the fire, through the flames. Like, no matter what Frodo was going through, Sam was right there beside him. He was gonna stick beside him, and he stuck beside him. But this person was probably never given the opportunity to show you the lengths that they would go to for you. Or you were never able to do the same. You guys were never able to fully jumpstart their connection. It's what I'm kind of getting. So they only ever saw you as the cold and tactical, maybe, you know, the kind of person you are before you feel comfortable and are able to be your open and honest self with someone. You know, the strategic, I want to say. That is also what the King of Swords could represent. You were more strategic, like, you know how you put on a front, or you only want to look dainty and cute and eat a certain kind of way around someone. They never got to see the you that was like burping, or, you know, being gassy, or just, you know, being your unfiltered self around. They only ever got to saw the filter, because maybe you guys only reached the part of your relationship where, you know, things were premature. Like, you never got to jumpstart into the full relationship things. That's just what I keep getting with the Fool in reverse. But they did see you as someone who was very wise, someone they learned like important piece of information from. Like, if I'm here, I could just sit there and listen to her all day. So they love the way that you talk, the way you speak, the way you what is it called, express yourself, and your ideas, you know, what you think, how you view the world. Was kind of like was a new thing for them. Why is there something in my eye? Like, come on, move. I don't know if it's an eyelash or what. But it's kind of good. Maybe this person cried when you were gone. I'm excited to get to the part of the song you guys got. Maybe this person cried when you were gone. I didn't even... What does their ex think of them, please? We have the Grail Knight. Romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. Now you see what I was saying about that illusion. Like I said, I don't think this person ever got to fully see the real true you, the unfiltered you, because you guys may have cut it off before things ever got to the point they may have wanted it to. So when they think of you, they can only see the surface level of the person you portrayed or wanted them to see instead of who you really are. But you were someone they wanted to, you know, be romantic with. You could have been romantic with this person, but there was an illusion there. With the seeking the sacred, they do think of you as someone who is sacred with the gift and the triumph and the right, with the ceremony, mystery, and magic. They felt themselves constantly chasing after you. Maybe that could have been a thing as well. They were constantly showing their love for you. And I show my love for you. They were constantly showing their love for you, but they don't feel like you were doing the same, maybe. Now we have the truth. Yeah, like I was saying, that sword of truth that the King of Swords is wielding. They thought of you as someone who's very truthful. Above all else. Maybe too truthful sometimes. Can I get one more card, please? So I just remembered I have to get into what they be telling people about you. We have perception. Which is what I was also saying with the how you see the world, your perception and your view of things. It kind of opened up a new perspective for them as well. With the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords coming out, is definitely giving that you're a good talker. Talk to me, oh yeah. A sweet talker, you're a sweet talker. You have partnership. When they think of a partnership. They do think you guys made a good team. You were good partners. But maybe it was more of like a best friend thing. If it doesn't resonate for you, don't take it. But I'm getting that vibe as well. Maybe it was more of like a friendship thing. Because I'm referencing Sam G. Or Sam G. His name is Sam. Or Sam Wise. I don't know. Something. Okay. And Frodo, and their relationship was more so like ride or die, best friend thing, not relationship thing, but partnership. Yeah, partner. Then we have the dragon, power and strength. They thought of you as someone who was powerful and very strong. With that magic and ceremony and mystery, like I do think there was a part of you they didn't really get to see. And it kind of upset them and they homegirls. Let me stop. I just want to quickly get into what they tell people about you. What do they tell other people and or future partners about you? Okay. We have death. Oh, they tell them that things ended, but it was also kind of like a phoenix moment for them. Like by you ending things with them, by you guys ending things, just period. They had to grow up. Essentially, they had to grow up, move on, become a new person. This phoenix rising. Maybe this breaking up was like a volcano, obliterating. See, I think I said something about obliterating earlier. Jesus. When a volcano erupts, it destroys everything in its path. And when you guys broke up, this death, it could have destroyed everything in this person's path or in their life. Something like that. Interesting. We have judgment. See? Yes. I said rebirth. Phoenix. They died and they were reborn again. They became a new person after breaking up with you. That's what they tell other people. That you help them grow. You help them see the light. And at last I see the light. And it's like a cloud has shifted. See the light. Tangle is coming through. And it's warm and something and bright. Oh, this is so cute. You could have helped this person realize their power and their strength with the dragon. And it is the year of the dragon right now. Happy belated Chinese New Year. Wow. Tell people that you're powerful. Oh my gosh, guys. This person is out here talking good things. We have 3 major arcana cards so far. Another one, the star, that you were the brightest star in their sky. You were someone who was very unique. You were someone who was special. You were a gift. These are hands reaching out to give someone a gift. Like, stop. And now I'm just thinking of the gift that I forgot her name, but I forgot his name too. Not the main, but the only love story that was going on in Lord of the Rings between the future king or the destined king and the elf princess. Okay, their names are not coming through right now, but I know them. I do. I promise. How when he was leaving off to go to fight the war or take Frodo to take the ring to the mountains of was it Mordor? I don't know. I can't remember right now. But she gave him like her necklace, and I think it was like for protection or something. That's what the star is giving me. The whole like it's a precious gift, and he was like, I can't take this from you, and she's like, I'm not giving you a choice, I'm not asking, kind of thing. Period. We have the Six of Rings. See, this person wanted to give you things. They could have said you were very generous with your time, with your energy. You were very joyful and generous. I'm hearing jubilant. Then we have the, what is this? Nine of Swords. Interesting. They feel lost without you. Can't help myself. They feel lost without you. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? This person could have realized they loved you after you left. For some of you, they tell people that you're powerful, you're magical. They're telling people you awoke in them, their third eye as well. They're telling people that once you left them, everything in their path was obliterated, the way the volcano or the mountains of Mordor. I can't stand, so I'm so sorry. I can't take them seriously. Like, come on, stop playing. Yeah, how everything was obliterated in their path when you kind of left them, when you guys ended things, okay? And then we have the Knight of Wands, how they would get back in there and, you know, do some things if you were to give them the chance. How they would hop to it, jump right back in there, you know? They would work hard this time, because these were they gnomes? No, they weren't gnomes. Dwarves, maybe dwarves. They were the ones who was working hard and building things, you know? So this person's like, I would be able to work hard and I would be willing to build things if they were to give me another chance. So yeah, for a lot of y'all, I do feel like this ex here, your favorite ex, is someone who would be willing to start things again. If you want to hear that message, if you want that message, I don't know. But they're telling people they still have a wand burning for you. Okay? They still think about you. They still want you. They still have feelings, passion towards you. Okay? There is still a hot burning lava burning in their loins for you. Okay? And they think about you a lot, which is what I was saying before. So one card here had me thinking that imagination and consideration. They think about you a lot to the point where it may give them like anxiety sometimes. Okay, we're gonna move on now. That's what they tell people. I hope they're not going to a future partner telling them this. If I heard somebody I'm talking to talking like this about their ex like this, I'm leaving. I don't care. Have a nice life. I'm gonna head out. Okay, so what else do they think of you? What else do they think of you? Time got away from me, guys. As usual, nothing new here. How many cards? I'll take them, why not? So we have, yes, the Owl and the Hop. Wisdom. They think of you as someone who is wise, someone who is smart. They came through 10 times over with perception and truth. And now we have wisdom. You are someone who's very wise, and that's what I was saying with the whole King of Pentacles and King of Swords. You're someone who is great at giving advice and helping people, you know, come to certain realizations, you know, find the next step. That's the kind of vibe you're giving. And then I also want to say with the 6 here, the Grail Knight, it's giving, the 6 gave me lovers, and then we have like romance. And, you know, seeking the sacred. So this person could have went seeking the sacred for you, seeking truth and partnership and finding a new perception. They're finding their power and their strength in order to maybe in the future, maybe you guys can come back together, you know? Because there's still romance here. They still think of you as someone who's romantic, but there's something about an illusion here. And then look at how we have the Grail Knight holding up the Holy Grail, holding up a cup, Knight of Cups. Romantic feelings, Knight of Wands, a hunk of burning passion still burning in their loins for you. Here we have the Deer and the Oat healing. You were someone who jump-started their healing, who started their healing. And this person could have been someone who was so unhealed that when you saw them, you were like, no, I'm gonna leave, you know, with the Fool card here. You just said, no, I'm not starting anything with you because you need to heal, you know? And this person went on that healing journey. Aww. Just a little bit. We have productivity, yeah, something about, you know, staying hard at work. So in your time apart, or wherever this person is right now, they've been working like very hard. They also thought your connection was very productive, and you're very productive. Like I did say with that King of Pentacles, you're a hard worker. This person considers you a hard worker. You work hard. You work hard for money. And then last we have purification. I'm hearing mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. This person wants to do mouth to resuscitate this connection. They want to kiss and make up. Kiss and make up. Kiss and make up by Dua Lipa is coming through. But they want mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, okay? They want to kiss and revive this connection. They want to breathe new life and breathe new air, you know, the breath of life into this connection. The trout and the lily of the valley, purification. The thought of you was someone who was pure. The connection between the two of you was very pure. Like, was there even any hangy-pangy going on? Because this person's like giving me that you're like saintly, you know? And I don't think people, you know, correlate saintly and, you know, things that people in relationships do, you know? Now, the fact that we have two streams of fire coming out, this person could tell people they think you're their twin flame. Just put this. And you guys are just going through like an off moment. Just some of the messages coming through. Now, I want to get to the last deck here and get some cards for what they think of you, or what else you need to know. What do they tell people about you? All that stuff. Oh my. We have wedding rings. Yes, no. Yes, they tell people that you're their person. We have partnership coming through. We have all of these indicators that they would be interesting in starting something new. So yeah, good for y'all. We have union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. And this song always makes me think of The Book of Love by Gavin James. So you may want to listen to that song. It's a really good song. What else do we need to know? What are they telling people? How do they feel? How do they view my group ones? We have a mask. Yeah, there's something about them not being able to see the true you, or you not being able to see the true them. A lot of things may be getting lost in translation, stuff like that. Because with the Fool in reverse, it kept giving me that you guys didn't really get a start. They didn't get to know everything they wanted to know, see everything they wanted to see when it came to you. Like in a relationship perspective, oh, we have Cupid's arrow. How cute. Okay, so we have not showing true feelings, hide, personify. Jeez, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. What? Was there gaslighting involved here? Were you gaslighting them? They were gaslighting you. There was something about being deluded. Oh, so you could have been accusing them of something they weren't doing. That's something that's coming through. But they feel like you never show your true feelings for them. They never got to show their true feelings for you. There was something about being hidden. Wow, or pretending to not care. What is going on? We have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, and hesitation. Bro, I said something about that. What did I say about hesitating? It was in one of these cards where this person is considering reaching out to, but they don't know if you're going to be interested. Wow. Yeah, but you may get a surprise message from this person where they're like, hey, how are you doing? You know, how's life? How's it going? How goes it? You know? And you're like, what do you want? You know? And they're just like, you know, would you, like, do you, like, just, they're in. It's like, hi, hello, how are you? How you doing? They're just trying to, you know, slither in on them, acting like they're just friends. But they may want something more. But for now, they could be hesitating. Oh, my. And it's funny how it's Valentine's Day today. What if some of y'all heard from this person on Valentine's Day? Wouldn't that be cute? Can I get one more card, please? There's a card turned over, but I don't think it's for y'all, so I'm gonna leave it. We have healthy choices. They're trying to make healthy choices. This is so cute because they did the healing. Now they're trying to make healthier choices, which is why they could be hesitating. They don't want to mess things up. They need the perfect shot. They don't want to throw away their shot. If they were to come in, they're not healed, you will kind of like just say, hey, you're the same kind of person, bye. And maybe if they were to try to come in again, you wouldn't even give them the time of day. So they have to choose the right time. It has to be the right moment. So we have making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. That's what this person's focusing on right now. Okay, if it even matters to you at all. Now I want to know what part of the song y'all got, because I'm interested, child. Okay. Okay, so it says, it was open and closing and hopelessly hoping for sure. We were here, we were ghosting, both of us coasting on. Just give a little more. It was all out my hands when you pulled the trigger and the lights didn't flicker and I fell apart. Okay, So it was open and closing, so it was like starting and stopping, and we were hopelessly hoping for sure, which is giving me you guys were lost in a sea of emotions, good and bad, and you were hoping for that land ho moment, but it never came. We were here, we were ghosting. So 1 second you were there, 1 second you were gone, 1 second they were there, 1 second they were gone, and both of us just coasting on just give a little more. So you guys were kind of both coasting on, can this person give a little more, or they were coasting on, can this person give a little more, okay? And then it says it was all out my hands. It was all out my hands when you pulled the trigger. So you could have pulled the trigger on this connection, or they did. You know, I'm feeling like it was more so you, because this is giving, or it could have been same on both sides. You guys just pulled the trigger on the connection, and the lights didn't flicker, and I fell apart. And they fell apart, which is what I was saying with the mountain blowing up, or not the mountain, not the mountain, the volcano blowing up and obliterating everything in its path. This person fell apart, and I did say something about this person could have been crying when you left. There was something stuck in my eye. So that's what I have for y'all. I'm gonna end it right there. Go listen to the song if you feel called to do so. I do feel like this person does hold a flame in their heart for you. They still carry a piece of you. You're still in their thoughts, okay? There's still romance here, but there's something about illusion. They're still seeking sacred. They're still seeking, you know, maybe a higher power. They're seeking to become the best version of themselves, you know. But with partnership, and we have perception, they're changing their perception, which is why they're going on this trip, seeking sacred. And the dragon, power and strength. They're trying to find their and it could be in this year, the year of the dragon, they could be finding their power and strength again, and that will lead them to maybe coming back to you. More ages we have here is 42, 24, 32, 51, no 6, no, none of that. We also had 36, 27, 18, 33, 19, and 63. So if those ages resonate, take them and take it as confirmation, all that kind of good stuff. But there's definitely a vibe of them out there telling people y'all finna get married one day, okay? They said that's my future wife or husband. They just don't know it. This is funny. Anyway, I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe, the divine family. Love to have you. If you'd ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But I hope that you enjoyed that reading. I hope you got some insight, and I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful Valentine's Day or day whenever you're watching this. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so group one, I eventually, or just decided to look at the card that was flipped over in the deck, and it was a dragonfly, and it says be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal, which is all a part of what we were going over in your reading. So it was pertaining to your reading. If you even are watching this, I may put like a little disclaimer in the before I end it out and say, hey, stick around for extra message. The dragonfly also represents transformation. This person's healing right now. They're trying to be more lighthearted about the situation, you know. But things will come to light about this connection. Just you see. Just you wait and see. But now I'm done. Now you can leave. And I'm not going to call you back again. But thank you for watching. And bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 2s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose third wheel, then you're in the right place. And it says enemy, distrust, and flirtatiousness. Now, immediately, if you were watching the intro, you know that I said, I think I wrote down, I know I wrote down a part of the song that included some third party situations. And then I also realized in group 1 that I did not shuffle out the songs for group 1, 2, and 3, which kind of pissed me off. But of course, I kind of started, you know, moving around them, and one fell out for group 1. So we're going to do the same thing for you. And maybe, just maybe, if it's meant to be, you guys get the one. Okay, so the one that fell out, you guys get the one that says third party situations. That's definitely what I'm picking up on. And the thing that got me was when I was writing the lyrics down, that part, I was like, gonna write it down, but I said, no, I'm not gonna write it down because I don't want to be calling any exes that was, you know, trifling and doing all that kind of stuff. So I wrote that part of the song down and then moved on to the third card, and I was writing, and as I was writing down the third card, something just kept nagging me, telling me to write down that part. So I went back to the second card that I wrote and wrote down that part about third party situations. So unless you know the song already and you know the part that I'm talking about, you're gonna have to wait to the end to get the part of the reading if you even care, if it's even important to you. Okay, I'm not going to try to make this go as long as group 1's did. They just, I don't know, out of nowhere, their reading went longer than I wanted it to, but I'm gonna try to keep it short and to the point for you guys. But third wheel, immediately, this reading is going to be about your favorite ex. It was inspired by the song Favorite Ex by Maisie Peters. And I heard the song and I'm like, oh my gosh, how cool would it be to do a reading about what does your favorite ex, not just any ex, what does your favorite ex think about you? And what do they tell others about you? You know, it could be others or it could be their future partners, whatever. What do they tell other people about you, okay? So immediately that there was a third party situation, they tell people that's what they think of that happened in this connection. One of you could be 37. Take any ages that I say as confirmation. If it doesn't match, that's it. Just a little extra confirmation for you guys. But we have the enemy, distrust, and flirtation. So this person could have been thinking that there was some foul play at hand, okay? We have protest, inadequacy, sooo. Oh, yeah. Sooo and attention. I just had to stop because I be saying that on I don't think I say it as often as I used to, but I'll just be like, I'm a sooo. You know, I'm a sooo somebody up in here. You know, I'm a sooo. So just seeing sooo, it just made me laugh because I used to say that so much. But we have inadequacy, sooo, and attention. Okay, so this person could have definitely been protesting that you were giving your attention to someone else. There could have been some suing involved. Because you know them couples that be salty. They end up on like Judge Judy suing their ex for, oh, I paid for her rent 1 month and she owes me $4,000. And, you know, there's something about petty here. So somebody could have actually sued somebody. That's not funny if it did happen. Like I said, I'm still giggling at the fact that I used to say that. Like, I'm a sue. And I just saw the word. Anyway, I just saw 333 as well. Here we have a memory. Remembrance, commemoration, and reunion. Okay. So, memory. Why is it so hard to read? There we go. Thank you. Come on, get it together. We have 51. Somebody here could be 51, or they're 51, you or them. And 20. Somebody could be 20. This person could have hated that you were always flirting with other people in front of them, whether it was actual cheating involved or not. They were always protesting, like, oh my gosh, why were you flirting with that girl? Or you were always protesting, accusing them of flirting with other people or accusing them of cheating. And they would always have to protest, like, no, I'm not cheating, relax, you know. But we have memory. They think of you. Like, that's all I can say right now. They think of you. You're in their memory. They have fond memories of you, but I do feel like in every relationship there's fond memories until you get to the point of like what went wrong and where it all fell apart. Okay, I'm seeing 444 right now. So we have promise. Wait, we have promise. We have responsible, confirmation, and assurance. Why does man kneel like he's proposing to someone? And then we have memory. This person could think of you a lot and think of that they wanted to propose to you, but they didn't because you were so, I'm hearing crazy. I don't like that word. Relax. Responsible. This person could have thought they were responsible, that they wanted more confirmation from you that you wanted to be with them for the long time, for the long haul. They wanted more assurance in the connection, something that's coming through. They didn't feel secure. Can I get some more cards, please? For my group 2, what did their person think of them? What did their favorite ex, not their person? You could still think of this person as your person. What did their favorite ex think of them? We have schedule, management, plan, organize. Yeah, I don't think there was enough time for you guys to be together. You guys did not give each other enough time. Or they don't think they had enough time with you. Somebody here could be 28 and somebody could be 76. Y'all that grown and acting up. What's wrong with people? Like, there could have been something about a schedule, somebody working too much, not making enough time, making someone a priority here, which is why we have the whole assurance and responsible confirmation. They didn't feel like they were a priority for you. Okay, mine. They were always chasing after spending time with you. They were always chasing after that. I'm so sorry, that's not even funny, but it's just the visual. Why is he chasing after a clock with a net? And then we have readiness, 44, preparation, prompt, and arrangement. Maybe you guys had an arrangement of the promise here. Maybe you guys made a promise to, you know, get married at a certain age if you guys will end up together. Maybe you guys made a promise to be together forever. Maybe you guys made a promise to always be with each other, always, you know, tell each other the truth, that kind of thing. But with the readiness, I think this person was ready to promise you forever, be with you forever. But something here happened. They, you know, you were, you know, spending too much time with other people. There was too many arguments, protesting, you know. There wasn't enough attention. That keeps coming through. There was distrust here. Maybe you started pulling away from them and they thought that you were seeing other people. And then you would go out more and they would see you start flirting with other people. With preparation, prompt, and arrangement, this person definitely was ready. They could have made arrangements, you know, to buy you a ring and all that kind of stuff. They could have made arrangements to propose to you, and it kind of like just went all up in flames. They're ready to jumpstart something, you know, to come here and kick off. There was a readiness for them to, you know, be anything and do anything for you. And it's giving me imprinting from Twilight. It was the movie where I think it was New Moon, where Jacob explains explains what imprinting is. Like, you would do anything or be anything for that person. I just immediately heard him say that in my head when I said that. This person thought they would do anything or be anything for you, but they could have been a love triangle. Yeah, because that was when that's New Moon, when Jacob brought Bella into the fold of his family and she was feeling at home, and whenever she was with him, she forgot about Edward, you know, a little bit. And Jacob thought they were building something, but no, she was using him as like a rebound or a get over or a distraction from her actual person. So you guys could have had that kind of rebound relationship. They wanted more. They were ready to jump in and be everything for you. Yes, it was giving this person could have been on the Jacob side of things, where you were just using them to get over somebody else, and there was a jealousy in that. That could have been all part of the plan, the arrangement you guys had. And they wanted to, they were thinking, oh my gosh, I want to marry this girl. I'm thinking of a future. And you were just thinking, they're just, you know, you were just thinking of them as a fling. But I started hearing a song. I'm hearing, I Bet You'll Love Me After That First. It's First, F-U-C-K, by, is it Black? And Janae Aiko. Bet you love me after that first. Yeah. You could have this person could have fell in love with you after the first time they were intimate with you. Okay, we're gonna move along. What do they think of you? What does this person think of you? What does your favorite ex think of you? Feel free to put that in the comments why this person's your favorite ex. Wow, okay, so the cards kind of like fell out the way they fell out. Chat. Let's do this. First card is Nine of Swords. Worries, anxieties, and fears. Whenever they were with you, they were always worried about something. That you were out cheating, that you didn't love them enough, that there wasn't enough time. Whenever you were apart, it's giving separation anxiety, okay? Immediately. How some dogs, when their owners, their person is gone, they just start crying and whimpering and acting up. Because they have separation anxiety. So whenever you were gone, you were not in their direct line of sight, this person would kind of get paranoid, anxious, thinking that you were doing all these different things. And you could have been doing it, or you could not have been doing it, okay? That's what they think of when they think of you. All the anxiety and fear they thought of, all the uncertainties, what I'm getting. Like a big ball of like anxiety in their stomach that this would never leave whenever you were gone, because they weren't sure what you was out there doing. You was in the streets. I'm sorry. You were either in the streets or you weren't. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. That just came out. We have the Chariot. Yeah, you was always gone. You was always in the streets, guys. I said what I said. Yeah. You were always in these streets. You were either chasing money, you were chasing power, chasing fame, chasing attention, and all the attention, all that whatever, was right at home for you, but you were chasing it, trying to find it elsewhere. Wow. This person's putting y'all on blast, child. Okay. You were always chasing something that was, or they felt like, okay, this is from their perspective, they felt like you were chasing other things or everything except for them, everything other than them. So they think of you as someone who was very determined, okay? Someone who's very steadfast, someone who had goals they wanted to achieve. You had a vision, okay? I'm hearing hold your vision. Like, you did not stray from that vision. You could have told this person, hey, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, because I'm trying to get to there. I'm reaching for this. I want to be that kind of person. And that's all you were telling them. And they were still thinking, oh, but maybe we can make it work. And they were, adding all these, what do you call it? They were always adding all these extra things in the relationship to their mind when that's not what you promised them, It's kind of getting delusional a little bit with this person. I'm sorry to say it. You could agree with me or not. It's getting delusional. You were telling them, yeah, we could do what we're doing right now, but at the end of the day, I'm still going for this goal, and I'm not going to stop. You could have told them, I'm not looking for a relationship. I just want to be successful. I just want money, okay? And they thought, oh, maybe if I do this and do that and, do the P&V and all that, they would stay. They would stick around, and that just wasn't the case. You were still in these streets. And there could have been, like, a lot of protests, and they were mad, and they were just like, well, I told you I am who I am. I'm doing what I'm doing. I told you at the end of the day that I'm chasing this particular goal. I'm not so much focused on a relationship. Boom. Now, here we have, Eight of Pentacles. You were chasing the bag, chasing the money. You was working hard, perfecting your craft, trying to become better at what you wanted to do. You're trying to become a better version of yourself, essentially. You were working on yourself, working on your money, working on building your goals in your life. And this person was just focused on you. It's giving an unhealthy attachment. It's giving, is it called anxious attachment? This person thinks they're never going to find someone better, so they attach themselves to a particular person. And this person could have anxious attachment. Like I was saying, like a dog, when their owner leaves, they are always crying because they have separation anxiety. That's what this person's giving, for real. They were attached. They could have been attached to the idea of you. Maybe you weren't this person they had, in their mind. But they're not even the idea of you. They were attached to the person who you just are and who you were becoming. They love that you were so motivated, that you were so, what's the word I'm looking for? Ambitious. They love the fact that you were so ambitious. They could have been trying to, cling on to you. But you were just like, no, I want to date other people. And even though you told them that, they still considered it cheating. Like, child, I'm head out. Because no, this is not it for me. Because it's not giving there's communication issues. It's just you were telling this person one thing and they were choosing to believe something else. Please. The Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. They thought of you as their fate, their destiny, their happily ever. I'm not laughing at them. I'm so sorry. I'm not. They thought of you as their happily ever after, but that wasn't the case for you. Like I said, this is from their perspective strictly. It doesn't have to be the 100% truth, because there's their truth, there's your truth, and there's God's. Let me stop. Yo, I don't know, I'm acting a fool today. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm acting a fool. I can admit that. I'm gonna bring it back down. There is your truth, your side of the story, their side of the story, and there's the actual truth, okay? They were thinking that there was going to be some prosperity with the cow here. There was going to be some longevity, that you were their person, their fate, their destiny. But that's not really how you were seeing it, though. They were thinking something's going to happen, something's going to come from this. You guys are going to build and cultivate things. And that's just not how it's going to happen, child. Yeah, they were ready. Like, ready, set, go. Shoot the gun and run. They were ready for all that. Poor person, they're so small. How unfortunate. Wow. And you see how we had, okay, so the cards were over here, and the Queen of Wands is what I was seeing the whole time. And under the Queen of Wands, we had the King of Wands. I didn't know it was the King of Wands, but there was this card under it. I went to go move the card. I'm like, I'm going to take this card first. And then it slid this way. And the more I touched it, it kind of slid upright. So this could be someone who was when they weren't with you, just not even when they weren't with you, I meant just like as on their own. They were someone who was like very insecure, while you were someone who was not insecure. You were someone who knew what they wanted, who was doing whatever they needed to do to get where they wanted to go, kind of thing, Ambitious, determined kind of thing. The Chariot, You were reaching for the goal. You know, you were reaching for the goal. You were reaching for victory. It's kind of giving, what is it saying? It's like, I want it all, or I want it all or not at all. All or nothing. Thank you. Jeez Louise. What was I saying? Making up stuff out here. They wanted all or nothing. This person is an all, or you're an all or nothing kind of person. So you're willing to put in your all. It's because you want it all. Okay? I'm hearing I want it all from High School Musical 3, where Sharpay is like, I want it all. I want it, you know that you want it. The fame and the fortune, all, I want it all. Yeah, so you're giving me someone who was definitely chasing fame, fortune, notoriety, some kind of acclaim, okay? Sorry, this thing in my eye keeps bothering me. And this person kind of like did not see the motivation, but just by being around you, this person became more motivated, okay? Because you see how this person is giving a googly moogly, a tree monster. And this Queen of Wands is giving someone who's like beautiful and determined, and like, just, you know, she has her sword, she has her wand, and she's fighting off of armies. The armies are running away from her, and this is just a oogly googly monster child. So this person thought of themselves as someone who may have been undesirable, and so you kind of looked their way, and then they became the King of Wands. This card, I have to promise you, it was on the table, and then as soon as I touched it and moved the Queen of Wands, it just started moving by itself and turning over. So maybe when this person got touched by you, it's giving touched by an angel. This person, when they were touched by you, you touched them. I guess you show them affection, show them love, or whatever. They kind of turned to someone who, you know, believed they were worthy of something. This is so sad. I'm sorry that I was laughing at them. This is not fun anymore. This person thought they were worthy of something when you gave them attention, when before they didn't think they were worthy of anything. They were always kind of like hiding behind you, lurking behind you. This person could be a lurker. This person could still be lurking. Oh no. Be careful out there. This person could still be lurking, child. Anyway, yeah. They thought of someone who was not as confident or not as secure in their relationship as you were. You know, like I said, it was giving like an anxious attachment instead of a secure attachment. Let me rest my eyes because they was burning a little bit. This person could have cried when you left me. I broke up. It's just coming through because I was touching my eye. Like, there's something in my eye. That's what people say when they cry. And that also came through in group 1 as well. So y'all people was just bawling. Y'all people was crying when y'all was going. They was crying. Okay. They do think that you're someone who's extremely hard worker, that you're destined to be successful. You know what I mean? And this person wants to go along for the ride, but I don't know. Y'all, this is giving your favorite ex, so it's kind of like you guys are not together. And you're still doing your thing, and now this person's just, you know, slowly became this monster here. A recluse is what I'm getting. Someone who stopped taking care of themselves. Their hair is overgrown. They're looking like a googly moogly. You know? And you just out here conquering the world. And what the heck was I saying about a dog the whole time? We have the dog coming out. Wow. And y'all saw what I flipped over. We have loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love. So I do feel like this person still has unconditional love for you. Like, I'm getting that if you were to tell this person that you want to start over, wow. Birth, rebirth. Stop playing. Stop playing. Hey, let me finish my sentence. Thank you. Huh. That if you were to tell this person that you want to start over, they would be running back, which could play into why they're your favorite ex, because you know you have them at your beck and call. You need to stop. Leave this person alone now. You have protection. We have the B, luck, industriousness, and sweet victory. I'm hearing this person's biding their time. So it's kind of like this person may be biding their time, waiting for you to come to the realization that they're your person. Because they know it with the Wheel of Fortune here. They just think that you don't know it yet. Boy, okay. Then we have the B, luck, industriousness, and sweet victory. That's who you are representing, the B. The busy bee, the one who's the Chariot energy and the Eight of Pentacles energy, which is what they think of you. So that B is representing you for real. We have protection. This person definitely wants to protect you. They felt that there could have been a specific protection that they felt or had by being with you. It's giving, you know, the kind of, okay, so I don't know why it's examples coming through, but you know those movies from about high school where you want to be friends with the popular girl because it gives you immunity from everyone else picking on you. Because if you know the most popular group or you're in the most popular crowd, nobody's gonna bother you or mess with you. That's kind of what I'm getting here. This person could be someone who always saw themselves like a nerd, or someone who wasn't worthy of, like, you know, the queen of wands. This person obviously does have that in them because they're coming out as the king of wands, even if it is in reverse, you know? There's someone who hasn't realized their worth, realized their potential, realized their sexiness yet. Maybe you have, and you gave them the time of day, and that's why they're kind of attaching themselves to you, because you saw their worth. But with the protection here, kind of feel like, you know, it's like immunity. Being with you gave them some kind of immunity to either their thoughts saying they were worthless, or other people telling them, oh, that you are picking on them, something about that. It's giving like the nerd who gained immunity by becoming friends with the popular girl, or dating the popular girl, and now nobody bothers them anymore because they're not popular, because they're with the hottest girl in school, because they bagged her, you know? It's also giving me, what are those movies called? Like, I think one of them is She's All That, where I think it's Freddie Prinze Jr. turns that girl in the movie into like a it girl, and turned her from a nerd to an it girl. So by being with you, you could have turned this person from a nerd to an it person. You turned them to that, yeah, the more you played with them, touched them, were next to them, they kind of slowly turned to the king of wands upright. Because you could have given them like a whole makeover, which made them want to, you know, promise themselves to you, give themselves to you, be with you forever and ever and ever. But another thing I'm hearing is that, you know, those makeovers, essentially, you gave them a makeover by being with you. You could have shown them how to dress better, how to do more self-care, because now they're not with you, they're a tree monster. Like I said, their hair is overgrown, they haven't really been doing any self-care, because by being with you, you were kind of helping them upkeep that. And now they're kind of like a dog again, you know, where their hair is all over the place, they're unkempt, you know, vibe. That's kind of what I'm getting by being with you. You maybe show them how to dress, you show them how to talk, how to walk. They're like your little experiment, like not in a bad way though, you know. Every time you enter a new relationship, you learn new things. But it just so happens that in this relationship with you, they learn how to dress better, be more confident. The more you kind of play with them, the more they were next to your excellence of Queen of Wands, they became their King of Wands, okay? Bye. We have forgiveness in reverse. So like I said, I don't know if you did something to them, they did something to you, but there's something about them not forgiving you, or they feel you haven't forgiven them. Take it as it resonates. Now we have a disruption. There was definitely a tower moment in this connection, obviously, because you guys are exes, or whatever, ex situationships, whatever you want to call it. You're not together anymore. Somebody here could be 39, 19, 50, 38, 16, or 49. And then we have the Merlin, alchemy, justice, and balance is giving Wheel of Fortune again. So this person does hope that maybe one day in the future you guys are able to maybe salvage this connection. Alchemy, justice, and balance. And this is 1, so they want to start from 1. And I start back at 1. Yes, I can see it come true. 2. I think that's back. Is that Brian McKnight? Back at 1. Hey, relax. The first card that flipped on out was overcoming obstacles, the goat and the willow. Yeah, so this person thought that they overcame a lot of obstacles by being with you. Disruptions as well, maybe. Or it would take overcoming a lot of obstacles to be with you. We have intelligence. Sorry, this person thinks you're intelligent. You got to be, child. You got to be. We have metamorphosis. This person, like I said, went through a complete change when they were with you. And it's giving how the princess kissed the frog and he turned into a prince. Wow. Mic drop. That, not instance, that situational kind of romance or relationship keeps coming through, where this person was a fraud when they met you, you kissed them, turned them into a prince. This person was a King of Wands reverse. The more you tampered with them, were with them, touched them, whatever, they became more confident in themselves. The more you tampered and primped and preened and pulled and, you know, dressed them up, they became more. That's what this is giving. They were a frog, and by being with you, they turned into a prince. Now we have loyalty. Wow, the Hound and the Pair. Dogs coming through again. Yeah, this person's loyal to you. I'm hearing to a fault. They're loyal to a fault. Y'all better stop playing. Treat this person nice. Not that you even did anything. I'm hearing I didn't even do anything. Did you? I don't trust you. Now unlock your phone. Who is this? Oh, see? Why you playing with me? It's the same reason why you ain't staying with me. Trying to get up with each other. You ain't laying with me. I ain't even trying to hear what you're saying to me. Just pack your stuff. Hit the door. Go chill with them other girls. That is why her weave. Talking about some beach curls, please. She ratchet? That's why I'm pregnant. And you the pappy? And looking stupid. That's what you get. Running around here lying, thinking that you slick, but you not. You stupid. Don't you talk when I'm talking. You better mute it. Okay, I'm so sorry, but that came through for a reason, child. Because that was a song about people cheating, and you see how it said unlock your phone. Who is this hoe? See why you playing with me? The same reason why you ain't staying with me. Wow, and that just came through randomly, but of course it fits because it's always gonna fit. Your first card that came out, third wheeling. We have the wolf and the rose hip, guardianship. Why do we have guardianship and then we have protection here? There's something about this person feeling like protective over you. Wow, that's very interesting. This person feels like they're your protector. They're destined to be your protector. And maybe that's why they kind of feel tapped into their King of Wands energy, that alpha male energy, that wolf kind of energy, leader of the pack. They become that person with you because you bring out those instincts in them. Okay, girl or boy. And the last card we have here is luck, the duck and the chrysanthemum. Did you guys get something about luck here? No. But I do think this person does think about you a lot, for real, with those memories. And I'm hearing memories, bring back your do. Oh yeah. Memories by Maroon 5. They think that this, whatever you guys are in right now, is just a brief disruption. Because they do, like I said, they think that you're their person, for real. Okay, so I pull from that, I pull from this. So your reading went by quicker than group 1. I don't know what was up with them. They was just had me chatting. Okay, so we're going to get into more about whatever we need to know about this relationship here, child. Because I don't even know. What do they think of you? Did I get into what they tell others about you? No, I didn't. So we're going to get into right now. What do they tell others about you? I'm like, no wonder the reading was so short. We'll see how long it gets when I'm done with this part. What do they tell others about you? That you left them, you abandoned them, you left them out in the cold. You ditched them. You kicked them to the curb. And now they're a lost puppy. They're an abandoned dog. You're not there anymore. I'm hearing you're not there to recognize the man I've become. You're not there. You cut them off. You guys are in a break. There's no growth in this connection because we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. They tell people that you cut things off. You threw them out and stopped the connection. You stopped there from being any growth. Interesting. What do they tell people and or future partners about you? Two of Cups, that you're their person. I said, as soon as I said future partner, they said, future partner is nowhere. This is my future partner. That you are their person. Wow. So the second group of their exes telling people that you are their person. What's up with y'all? See, I guess there's a reason why they're your favorite ex. What do they tell people about you? That you're their person, that you're their soulmate. That they still have feelings for you. They still want to be with you, even though you kicked them to the curb and treated them like a donkey doo-doo. I don't know what's wrong with me today, guys. I really don't. I'm acting more goofy than usual. Are y'all in a goofy mood today? We have the Hangman. That they're stuck in a stasis. They're stuck. And you see how my precious... how he was obsessed with that ring, and the longer he spent with the ring, this is Gollum. The more he spent with the ring, the more he was fixated on the ring, the more he became obsessed with the ring, the more he was willing to kill Frodo on the mat. Anybody who was in possession of the ring that wasn't him, he was willing to kill all them for that ring. That's what this person, they're in stasis now, waiting for the ring, you, to come back to them. Oh no. This is not healthy. This person needs Jesus. This person, I don't know, they need some healing. I heard sexual healing. Knock, knock. I hear that. They tell people that they're in stasis. They're just waiting around for you to come back. Like they can't move on. Wow. I'm sorry if I get ashy. I'm itchy. I have a lotion because I hate lotioning and messing up the cards. We have the devil. Wow. They could tell people that you're the devil. Oh my God. Yo, that took a turn. And then we have temperance, but you're the light. You're also the light to their dark. So if you're the dark and they're the light. Okay, so they think for whatever reason that they're meant to be here to like balance you out. Oh, okay. You kicked them to the curb. There was an ending here. They feel alone. They feel not at home. They feel displaced. Left out in the cold, child away. Like I said, you would kick a dog out. This person could have been misbehaving. Like I said, it's going to be them that was cheating. Or it could have been someone who was telling them, feeding them information. And if y'all get that part of the song, it's over. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm just, I don't know. It's kind of like somebody here was cheating because they heard somebody else was cheating. There's just a lot of, drama and like disruption in this connection. So this person's waiting for things to come perfectly back into balance is what they're telling people, because right now you guys are going through a phase of there being no good energy with the devil coming out. Like this obsession, they could literally be telling people that they're obsessed with you. Wow. But yeah, you kicked them to the curb because they could have cheated on you, or they started stepping out on you because they weren't getting enough attention from you, maybe to make you jealous. But you were like, I'm not with that. Bye. Get out. Don't come back. And then now you guys aren't together anymore. They still have feelings for you. Still think of you as their person. All that good stuff. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Wow. They're like, I'm obsessed with her. I'm obsessed with him. Oh, yo. Addiction. Hey. What else can you tell me about this connection, please? What do they think of my group 2? What is going to happen? What do they tell people? What do they tell people? They're still chasing you. Wow. With the chaser. Can I get 2 more cards, please? Because we've already got to. Let me have the snake. There's a snake in your midst. I'm telling y'all. So the first card that came was abundance. And it says, keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. That's what this person's doing. They're keeping a positive mindset, even though you guys aren't together right now. Even though you guys are exes, this person is still telling people, that's my person. They're my destiny, my wheel of fortune. We're going to end up together. And they're just manifesting that for themselves. Wow. That's crazy. They're keeping a positive mindset about it too, which is crazy to me. Then we have addiction. We have codependent obsession. What was I saying about codependent? This person is the dog that cries when their person leaves them. Separation anxiety. We have they walk around with their heart, your heart, their feelings for you just shackled to them. Shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just want to praise you. Hey, I just want to praise you. This person is still shackled to you with addiction. Possession, controlling, has a block and restraint. Wow. You could have found this person was becoming too obsessive, so you broke up with them. Especially if you resonated with that whole telling them that this wasn't going to be anything, and them still thinking it was going to be something. And at a certain point, you have to be like, okay, boom, bye. We have passion, and boom, bye. Boom, bye, bye, and boy. What is going on, guys? Okay, we have instant chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. See, y'all was just having fun. There was passion of the devil card here. The scenes was good, okay? But it was just the whole wanting more, doing anything more that you probably weren't too into. This is interesting. We have the chaser. They're telling people that they're chasing a chaser in a codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment issue. What are you saying? Nothing. We have the snake. Competition, enemy coming through again. Clever it did come through. We have malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. Wow. This is crazy. Wait, who's the one that was cheating here? Now I'm confused. You need to let me know, because they think that you were, so they did, and then you weren't, and then they actually did, so you broke up with them. If that's the case, that's crazy. And I guess you left them with the person they're with or cheated on you with, and they're not with them no more. Now they're just hoping, maybe waiting around. Why? Because they were the snake. They thought they were in competition. They thought they had an enemy. So they thought they wanted to become this clever person, do malicious things. You know, they were sick of always looking over their shoulder, waiting for you to break up with them. So maybe they broke up with you. There's different instances coming through. Take what resonates, please. But the other woman, wow. The other woman could be looking at you, because we had that come through. I feel like that came through in a card. For me, anyway. It's just this third wheel here, because it says enemy, distrust, and flirtatiousness. So one of you could be a hot commodity, because one of you is the King of Wands, one of you is the Queen of Wands, and you have people who are trying to, you know, interlope in your connection, and is it impede on your connection? And somebody actually allowed it to happen, because they felt they weren't getting enough attention. This is crazy. Then we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? I know I did. Yes, I did. Oh, boy. Gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Did I see gaslighting came through in this card, right? Gaslighting came through in some card here. Gaslighting came through one of these cards. I'm telling y'all it did. I feel like it did. Am I bugging? No, it came through group 1. Wow. If you feel called to group 1, you can watch for group 1. Or maybe group 1 is your counterpart. I don't know. Boy, we have, yeah, what was I saying about the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands behind her? And this person could be watching you. So be careful. And focusing out. So you have watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. Child, this is ghetto, honestly, if you ask me. This whole thing is ghetto. But that's all I have for you guys. This person's watching you. They're still telling people they're going to be with you. They're still telling people that you're theirs, all that kind of stuff. Boy, they're still waiting for the right time. They're chasing after the time with you here. Like, because I was laughing in the beginning, like, why is he chasing the clock? Because they're waiting with this whole schedule and time. They're waiting for you to finally, they're planning, oh gosh, for maybe the right time, the right moment to jump in, the right moment to maybe reach out to you, the right moment to tell you, hey, I've been stalking you, want to get back together. Like, what? This is crazy. Anyway, I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe, the divine family. Love to have you. If you'd ever like to book a personal reading with me, you can always get in contact with me. Use my email in the description box below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But if this is the last time that I'm seeing you, or you're just going to be seeing my face, I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful Valentine's Day or day whenever you see this reading. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye. Hey, group 2. I just realized I forgot to read y'all song. I'm so sorry. We're going to read the part of the song that you guys got. And we have the... Yo! I knew you guys were going to get this part of the song. I'm telling y'all, it's the part of the song that I was talking about third-party situations. We have, it was the stabs in the back and the nice things you said when you were wasted. I was looking for something and changing the one thing you hated. It was all out my hands when you pulled the trigger, and I kissed your friends because your friends said you kissed her. And I didn't flinch, and the lights didn't flicker, and I fell apart. That's the continuation. I stopped here, and your friend said you kissed her. And I didn't flinch, and the lights didn't flicker, and I fell apart. Oh my gosh, guys. So I'm glad you got the part of the song that I thought you were going to get, because yeah. So if you came back around, I have to, so far I have to add a disclaimer for both groups. And I told myself before I ended group 2, am I forgetting anything? And I said no. And I forgot to read the part of the song you guys got. So I did forget something. And so group 1 and group 2 have this little disclaimer we have to put in to say, hey, stick around the end, you know, for the final message. So yeah, there's something here about third party situations. So I said you're going to get it, and it did come out. It's giving like the whole I kissed your friends because your friend said you kissed her. So your friends are, you know, infringing is the word I wanted to use earlier. This person's infringing, but I said impede. Your friends are infringing on your connection, telling someone, hey, that our friend kissed this girl, and now you're running off and kissing somebody else because of what somebody else told you. It's crazy. It's ghetto. And like, that's what I was saying about snakes. Snakes did come through. So y'all have enemies in y'all midst. Okay, I gotta watch y'all, okay? What she said, I had to cut the grass. There was snakes in the camp. There's snakes in y'all camps, guys, because that's crazy. How you, because I kiss your friends because your friend said you kissed her. What kind of balderdash chicanery is that? Even if they did say you kissed her, why you believe in friends? That's crazy. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. I hope the reading resonated, like I said, as usual, and I love that, like I said, the part of the reading that I thought you guys were going to get, you guys got. So now there's only one more song that's left for group 3, and I forgot what theirs was already, so it's going to be a surprise for all of us. But, like, as always, I'll see you in the next reading, and thank you for sticking around. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 3s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose fate and luck, then this is your reading. You're in the right place. I love how we have all the zodiac signs here when we're talking about fate, and then we have some cards. I'm guessing they're tarot cards, and it just says fate. So this is going to be a reading about what does your ex think of you, and it's inspired by the song Favorite Ex by Maisie Peters, okay? Brought to you by, okay? So essentially I was listening to the song and I was like, wouldn't it be so cool to understand or think or see what your favorite ex, not just any old crusty dusty nasty ex, a favorite ex was thinking of you, or what they think of you, and also what do they tell people and or future partners about you, okay? So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be an interesting reading, and I'm getting into it. And I'm sorry I'm doing this on Valentine's Day, because I'm hoping to have this posted by today, which is Wednesday, Valentine's Day. And it's not the best reading, but I mean, everybody out here who's single, you know, who needs some kind of hope of what their ex thought of them, if you're not in a relationship right now, you're just curious, I just thought I'd bring it to you, and I thought it would be so cool. So go listen to Favorite Ex by Maisie Peters. I just saw 111, so there could be some new beginnings coming for you. It could be in love, as I'm talking about. Maybe there's no love or prospects coming your way. And I didn't say all that for group 1 or 2, so you're special in that way. I just saw 111, so I do feel like there could be something special or new coming your way, and we have fate and luck, so boom, already, absolutely. So fate, we have coincidence, fatalism, and fortune telling, and then we have luck, jackpot, fortune, and reward. So your favorite ex thought you were their fate, you were their destiny, and I love how fate is number 10, and 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, the tarot deck, which is fate, destiny, okay? And it's also fortune, Wheel of Fortune, fate, destiny, luck turning your favor. Wow, already so many synchronicities, guys. Yeah, something new is starting here, and it could be a new, sorry, I just feel so good. It could be a new beginning with this ex. So if you're not even here for that, you don't want that at all, even if they're your favorite ex, this is not the reading for you, because that just came out of nowhere. And we have a check. It's going to be a surprise, like a check for $10 million. Like what? Something you weren't expecting, but it's going to be also worth it in the end. And I just briefly missed 222. So you're not going to see it coming. Ooh, this is so good. I'm ready. I also have a portion of the song here for you guys. You only have one left, because I've already got the portion for group 1 and 2, but I still forgot what's on this card. Like, I forgot, so it's going to be a surprise anyway. But what else can you tell us about what your ex thinks of you? Your ex thinks that you're their fate. You guys are going to have a new beginning with each other. You're their good luck charm. We have a trap. This person could feel trapped without you right now. We have victim, allure, and trick. This person could have been tricked away from you by someone else, and now they're like, wow, why was I stupid enough to believe what this person said, or why was I stupid enough to believe or break up with them or leave them behind? They feel trapped now. They could have been, a trap could have been set for them, okay? So some ages immediately coming through is 32 and 78, okay? So some of you could be 32, some of you could be 78. We have adventure, explorer, passion, travel. This person could be considering traveling towards you. They could have thought you were someone who's very adventurous, passionate. Now I'm reading this as like a regular love reading, because I just can't. And I just saw 333, but I just briefly missed it. So you guys could have been seeing angel numbers but missing them, because that's meant to tell you that you're going to be missing when this is coming. You're not supposed to know. I just saw 344. 0, the Fool card. 0, starting over. Boom. I do feel like this is definitely something that's going to be coming back around for you guys, and it's giving fate. So with explorer, passion, travel, this person could have been exploring something. They could have been exploring themselves. It's giving Eat, Pray, Love Journey, the movie with, I think it's Julia Michaels. Is it Julia Michaels? I think it is, where she goes on like a spiritual rediscovering of herself journey, okay? Because this person felt trapped, and they could have been in a victim mentality, after you guys maybe broke up, and they have to get out of that. They have to find, you know, freedom. Freedom, freedom, oh, freedom. They have to find freedom. So sorry. Okay. Oh my. We have collaboration. I heard I'm not done with you yet. Excuse me. We have backup, unity, and enhancement. This person was enhancing them. So I do feel like by being with you, they felt like you enhanced their life. You enhanced their, I'm hearing, abilities. So maybe you acted as an amplifier to this person's abilities, if they had abilities, because it's giving me they believe in, you know, spirituality and stuff like that, and having gifts, and they could have them, but by being with you or around you, you amplify their gifts with collaboration. Like, you always have their back as well. Somebody here could be 45. You guys acted or presented as a united front whenever you guys were together. So I do feel like maybe, I don't know what happened here, but it's giving that you guys were pretty good together when you were together. So I don't know what happened. I'm nosy now. I want to know, like, why y'all broke up? Why they ex? What's up? Hey, relax, stupid. Shoot. I'm asking why you broke up, and we have disturbance. Thanks for answering my question. Jeez. We have disturbance, we have obscure, irritation, and supernatural. Right here at the bottom, we have alliance. So this came out on top. I didn't even know there was a card under it. And then you move the card, and we have alliance in reverse. So trust, honesty, and compatibility. Wow. Well, this disturbance here, and I'm hearing disturbia. It's like the darkness is a lie. So somebody could have been somebody could have been confusing darkness for light. Am I scaring you tonight? Disturbia. Getting used to what you like. Disturbia. Hey, disturbia. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum. I can't. Yeah, it's like I'm like, what happened? Like, why not together? We have a disturbance. There was a disturbance. And it says obscure, irritation, supernatural. So it could have been, it's giving divine intervention, where something happened to kind of rip you guys apart. Tower moment, you know, because this person needed an awakening, and they needed to learn more about themselves. They needed to have that awakening, that eat, pray, love journey. Wow, this is interesting. Oh, I didn't know this was gonna be so juicy. Somebody here could be 57. Yeah, because supernatural is giving me, it was out of your hands. It wasn't something you could control. It could have been darkness that came through, you know. It could have been conspiring forces against you, and not the good kind. Okay. And then we had alliance, which had you guys questioning your trust in each other, had you guys questioning whether you could trust this person, had you guys questioning whether you guys were compatible at all. So this disturbance came in and kind of turned this upside down. And this is giving me the Six of Cups card. I think this is the Six of Cups card in the Light Seers Tarot, where there's a guy holding his dog. It's giving me Six of Cups, so it's maybe past life relationship could be a thing here. Disturbance or a karmic lesson from a past life could come and disturb this. Is giving, like I said, something out of your control, something you couldn't have controlled. So you're wondering why, when I asked the question, why I broke up if things were so good, and you're like, I want to know too, what happened? It's giving something that was out of your control, you couldn't have controlled. Like I said, it could have been circumstances from a past life. This is giving me that Six of Cups card from the Light Seers Tarot deck. You guys had a past life together, and there could have been some bad karma there. You guys could have did some things, and you guys had to pay for it in this life. So it was a disturbance, you know, a blockage. It was a pause. I'm hearing Saturn. Saturn was placed upon this relationship to make it be maybe drawn out slow, stuff like that. Yeah. And then we have strategy. So it took definitely some, you know, I'm hearing primping and polishing. It also took some strategy, working hard, working on yourself, seeing things from a different perspective. It's like all of that to get this person back into the flow. But when it comes to this relationship, I do think you guys got along very great. You guys are very compatible. But this disturbance had you guys questioning whether you were. You guys getting a lot of cards. We have planning, prediction, mind reading. Wow, yeah. This person could be a mind reading. Who knows? That could be their ability that gets enhanced when they're with you. Or you could be a mind reader, and you guys are able to read each other's mind. It's giving psychic connection. Even when you're apart, you're still together. Knowing what the other person's feeling, like it's your feelings. And this person has to learn how to, you know, I guess, control that. Why is this sage? You see, this is why I don't touch it. It's not my fingers looking dirty. I promise it's not because they're dirty. They are dirty, but It's because of the sage, that damn sage. Just giving me powdery black fingernails, Charles. Yeah, planning, prediction, mind reading. This person, I don't know if there's a vibe here of like knowing or feeling something's gonna happen, but you're not supposed to know when. Like, I'm getting like a distinct vibe. Somebody here could be 48. Next, like planning. Somebody's planning something and you're just not supposed to know what it is. This person could be planning something. Wow. It's like you can, like I said, with prediction, you feel it coming. They're trying to predict something. You guys feel it coming, whether they're involved or not. They could be planning a surprise for you and you're just the only person who doesn't know, or spirit could be planning a surprise for both of you and you guys are both the ones who are not supposed to know. So someone's playing, they're strategizing, you know. Wow. Okay, now I want to get into the cards. I just saw 10. Okay, this person thinks you're their fate though. Anyway, what does your favorite ex think of you? Ace of Cups. That's their love partner, their love connection. That's their love doctor. So you're the only person that can patch up their heart because you're their own personal brand of heroine. Why am I hearing that scene from Twilight? Ew. Where Edward is like, you're like my own personal brand of, did he say heroin or drug, when Bella was like, well, why do you, something he just said to her. That's what I'm getting here. And look at how the tree is looking at the drink like that. Like, yeah, you're like my own personal brand of heroin. Ace of Cups, you're my love doctor. You're the only person who can heal me, fix me, whatever. Okay. 3 of Rings, because we have an unbreakable bond. Like, you know those magic shows where those people have those 2 chains linked together, those 2 rings linked together, and they can't break it apart, and then all of a sudden it seems like they break it apart like magic. Like, you guys are giving, y'all triple ringed up. Y'all are not even double ringed up, y'all are triple ringed up. Nobody can break y'all apart, you know. And even if you guys are apart, there's still like something holding you together. Like, there's something working, there's something that makes you guys work. Yeah, there's something that just works with you too. Like, you don't have to try too hard. It's like an ease where it's like easy. Don't I make it look easy, baby? When I do what I do. And I'm hearing "Easy" by Camila Cabello. Like, I think it's in that song where she's like, you make it look easy. Like, I used to think I was hard to love till you made it seem so easy. Seem so easy. I always thought it was hard to love until you made it seem so easy. So like I said, you're the own personal brand of heroin. You're their own dirt love doctor, all that stuff. But it's kind of like you guys work together so well. We're to the point where there's an ease to the connection. Because with the whole 3 of Pentacles, it's like where 2 people come together to make things easier. You're working together. It's collaboration. And we had collaboration. Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles is collaboration. We had collaboration. Yeah, you guys come together and enhance the other person to the point where things become easier for you to do when you guys are together. Like I said, gifts, whatever, everything's enhanced. Feelings, touches, synapses, electrical impulses. What's going on here? Yeah. We have Queen of Rings. This person thinks of you as the Queen of Pentacles. You're a homemaker. You're beautiful. You're mellow. You're calm. You're chill. You're intelligent. You're smart. You're someone who's very down to earth as well. This person just bigging you up, huh? Get out. Like, you're the homemaker. You're the wise woman. And I'm hearing wise woman. Wise woman. Wise woman by, what's his name? Jason Mraz. I love that song. She's like, she's a brown something goddess. Like, she's a healer of the seas, daughter to the moon, and mother to everyone. Like, something like that. It's like a very spiritually, like, urge. It's like a very spiritually based or charged, thank you, song. It's a very spiritually charged song. Like, what am I trying to say? I love that song. So it's a good song. Please go listen to that song. Wise Woman by Jason Mraz. She's a wise woman. It's like daughter of the sea, mother to everyone, something like that. That's what you are. Your mother to everyone. Oh, that's so beautiful. That song could be like the personal I love you message for you. That song is so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. He's basically saying how he loves to be with a spiritual woman because she's like someone who's a daughter to the sea, and you know, she's mother to everyone, and she's a brown mountain goddess or something like that. Something like that. This is that song is like potentially like a love letter to your spiritual side, which this person loves, which this person kind of has to hone their own spiritual side to and able to come back and enhance yours, because they can't be like, they didn't want to be the person that was like, what is it called, it's the runt of the litter. They didn't want to be the one holding you back, so they have to go and grow and learn and evolve in order to come in and actually provide you with something to make it easier. So you're definitely someone who's a mother to everyone. You could wear flowers in your hair. You're someone who's very go with the flow, and you kind of give them their flowers as well. So you make them feel, you give them their flowers, so you make them want to give you your flowers. This is so beautiful. What does your ex think of you? We have 5 of Wands. Wait, 5? Yes. I don't know if the ones that come out in reverse are upright, but I am picking it up upright, so oh, 5 of Wands. Interesting. They think you're a spitfire. They think you fight for what you believe in. You could be very like ambitious, like you're competitive is what I'm getting. They think of you as someone who's like very competitive, and you're a wise woman. I'm sorry, that song just keeps coming through. It's so good. Listen to it, please. 5 of Wands. You're someone who's very competitive, very on their high horse. You could be someone who always thinks you're right is what I'm hearing as well. It can't all be good, Flax. Okay? It can't all be good. There's a reason why you're not together. Thank you. And I'm hearing we are never getting back together, like ever. So that could be what you thought would happen, what they thought would happen, what you were saying when you broke up with them and left them. Who knows? But something about that. 5 of Wands. Yeah, very spunky. You're always willing to fight for what you believe in. Like, yeah, you have a lot of spirit, chutzpah, guts, is what I'm getting. So what does their favorite ex think about them, please? Open! Queen of Wands. But it's coming in reverse. Sometimes you don't know how beautiful you really are, how powerful you really are. And I'm hearing you don't truly understand the power you wield over them, the power you have over them. Like, this person will be, I'm sure, will be willing to do anything for you, but you just don't know like how much power you wield. Because here she has her wand here, and these are the ships running away from her, birds running away from her. Like whenever she goes, it's kind of like when this person comes, you know what it's giving me, when it's like a loud sound in the forest and all the birds go flying away because they're scared. Like you're that loud boom moment, and you don't understand that because it came out in reverse. So it's something that they see about you but they wish you would see about yourself. And they want you to know that it's, oh, wow, this person's trying to, who do you think they are? Who do you think they are? Don't ask me to be the messenger. It's giving me how when people run away from you, or people, you can't find your person, you can't find relationships that stay, it's because you're truly powerful and those people were not meant to be in your life. So when people run away from you, let them, because they're not for you. Okay? Don't go chasing after them or being worried or wondering, because it seems like she's worried and like, you know, like, why do they run? Why are they running away from me? What did I do? What did I say? Kind of thing. And it's like they're running away for a reason, you know? Rejection is divine protection. Somebody's running away from you, it's for a reason. And most of the time it's a good reason, and you don't want them back, okay? That's like, oh, a small little consoling message. We have the Star. They said because you're powerful, okay? You're a boss, babe. Like, you're a star. Like, and you just don't know it. You don't even know it. Am I taking these? No, there's too many. You're a star and you don't even know it. That's what this person thinks of you. Oh boy, okay. You're a wise woman. I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. That's just, it keeps coming through. You're a star. You're unique. You're very different. You're giving that very Aquarius energy, where you're like a progressive human being. You have like a lot of progressive thoughts and ideas and notions. And the way, like, maybe when you speak your piece and speak your truth, a lot of people maybe get mad or run away, and they're telling you that's for a reason. It shouldn't matter. Like, I'm hearing stick to your guns. Don't try to become someone who's more soft, someone who's more mean. Stay as you are. I'm hearing, because I'm coming home. Just hold on, I'm coming home. Okay, sir, ma'am, relax. Thank you. Yeah, you're someone who's very unique. I'm hearing like people can't duplicate you. You're one of a kind. Irreplaceable, irresistible is what I'm hearing as well. That's a song that I was hearing. Irresistible. Don't try to make me stay or ask if I'm okay. I don't have the answer. Don't make me stay the night and ask if I'm alright. I don't have the answer. Heartache doesn't last forever. Dark turns to light. Something, ain't no time for dancing when you say goodbye. It makes your lips so kissable and your lips unmissable. Your fingertips so something, and your eyes irresistible. One Direction's coming through. Sorry, I just want for the song to come through. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. I do feel like you help this person unburden them. Like, I do like if this person were to come to you, like, just so tired, so bogged down by life, you were to be able to revive them. You know, this person came to you so betrayed, and you were able to make them trust again. Like, wow, this reading is, like, so sweet. Like, what do they think of you? They think of you as someone who's at their end game, you know? I'm hearing my handy dandy. You don't find a girl like her every dynasty. From Mulan, you know? When, I feel like it's the end of the movie and they beat the big bad guys, and Mulan gets her, like, sword and trophy to take back home to her dad. And then as she's riding away, the emperor turns to Shang and say, you don't meet a girl like her every dynasty. And that ends with him going and chasing after Mulan and asking, what did the grandma say? She brought home a sword. If you ask me, she should have brought home a man. Does Fa Mulan live here? And they both say and point to where Fa Mulan is. And then Mulan asks him, like, would you like to stay for dinner? And the grandma's like, would you like to stay forever? You know, like, I just can't. I love that movie so much. That's what it's giving me. You don't meet a girl like her every dynasty. Like, this person maybe thought they were done, so they weren't ever going to be in a relationship again. They were heartbroken, just like, you know, I'm hearing pitiful. They were pitiful. They were, like, just down on their luck, you know, down in the dumps. And by meeting you, you were able to reverse that, flip it over, turn it on its head. So they want you to know that you brought them back to life, I would say, or you restore their faith in relationships as a whole and people. Oh gosh, why is this so deep? Because this person was, like, so sad without you. And you see how we kind of have, like, 4 bronze cups, and then we have the 1 silver one. So you stood out in a crowd. You stand out in a crowd. That's something they want you to know. That's how they feel about you. You stand out in a crowd. You're someone who's completely unique and onto yourself. You know, an entity unto yourself. Is that what the saying is? Something like that. And you're able to bring people back from the brink of, like, death, of utter exhaustion, of wanting to give up. You're able to kind of reverse that for people. Okay, so now we're going to go into what else they think of you. And after this, we're going to get into what do they tell others about you. Others and or future partners, okay? We have the Grail Knight. Yeah, so you're connected to the group 1. I was getting that vibe because the star came out of group 1 as well. So you could be the other half of group 1. Who knows? But we have romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. This person is seeking you because you are their sacred, okay? You're their sacred home, their sacred space. And 6 is giving me lovers, okay? They want to be romantic, and look at how he's offering his cup up. And we had to talk about a cup. Yes, yes. This person's offering you their cup because they have these deep emotions for you. Aww, how cute, how cute. Okay, the other card we have is the Bard. Oh, so you're a singer, you're a performer, you're artistically inclined, talented. We have music, poetry, myth, history, the enchantment of storytelling. You could be a good storyteller. We have Chariot energy here with the 7. And it's giving you always go after what you want. So you could be very, like I said, artistically inclined, musically inclined, and you go after that. you paint, you draw, you sing, you dance, you write, you create music, you're a good storyteller, you write stories, books, stuff like that. So there's something about you that's very creative, and they think you should pursue that. They're very interested in that part of you. This is kind of giving me the jester from The Witcher. I think his name is Jaskier, I think it is, Jaskier. He ended up becoming like one of the Witcher's like very best friends, because along their journey he would provide the music, he would provide the levity, the light, the laughter, you know, the goodness of life. He would, and the Witcher at first, like, I don't need that, leave me alone, stop following me, I don't need a jester, I don't need someone who is making music, I don't need a bard, you know, I don't need someone who's lively and upbeat and who's bringing back the color. He's like, I'm good on my own. But by him being there, he would add story and life and just like magicalness to the Witcher's life, which ended up making him one of like his closest friends kind of thing. So that's what you kind of do to this person's life. You add the music, you add the color, you add the light, you add the fun. We have the Deer, gentleness and diplomacy. That's that Queen of Pentacles coming through. Gentleness and diplomacy. You're someone who's very gentle. You're a diplomat. You like to keep the peace and the order. Giving group 1 again. But you're also very like innocent. You could have like doe eyes, deer eyes. And I'm hearing doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. So you could be a ray, a drop of golden sun to this person, which we did cover. But yeah, deer, like a deer in headlights. You caught them like a deer in headlights when they met you, when they saw you, when they think of you. It's like they're caught in a deer in headlights, reliving all their memories. You have 22 here, which reduces to 4. Four is about stability. So you provide stability to this person's life. You make them feel safe. You're their home. Home away from home, or just home in general. I'm not going to take too many cards from here. We have love. Oh my gosh, love. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Now we have letting go. Love is more than just a game for two. And love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. How cute. Okay, we have letting go, and we have 44. So somebody here could be 44. Somebody here could be 22. Somebody here could be 45. 45 can be important. All these ages can be important because you have 44 here too. This is a sacred journey marker. So like I said, this person may have to, you know, if you love someone, yeah, we had love come up first. If you love someone, let them go. And if they come back to you, they were meant to be yours, okay? So this person is hoping by letting you go because they loved you, that you guys are going to, you know, have another chance to come back around. Oh my gosh, how sweet. Stop it. Love. There was another song that was coming through when I saw love, but I just started singing Nat King Cole, Love. Love, never knew what I was missing. Love by Keisha Cole. Something that was coming through, but that's coming through now. But I knew once we start kissing. Okay. Yeah, this person may have felt like they had to let you go because they had to grow in order to grow. Let you go in order to grow. Nudge, nudge. Yeah, and it's like I said, the whole thing about if you love them, let it go. If they come back to you, they're meant to be, all that kind of stuff. And also I'm hearing I had to lose you to love me, the Selena Gomez song, where basically she's saying I had to let you go in order to learn how to love me, you know? Aw. Okay. So here we have wisdom. Yep, came through in group 1. Wisdom here is that gentleness and diplomacy. We have 22, we have 44. We have 4 reduces also. That's an emperor energy. So you could be someone who they feel like very safe around because you like to take control, you take charge. Here we have the vulture and the asphodel, upheaval. This is giving Tower energy. It's giving Judgment energy. They feel like by meeting you that their life took a big turn. There was like an upheaval. Here we have metamorphosis. They have to go. They have to grow. We have the frog and lotus. And it's giving that they think you're this princess and they're the frog. And I feel like by you kissing them, you could have turned them into a prince. But they feel like fully seen and like loved when they're with you. Like, you know, they don't feel like insecure. They don't feel unworthy. Like when they're with you, they actually feel the part of like a knight, a prince. Because you make them feel that way. How cute. We have the goat and the willow, overcoming obstacles. So we have upheaval and overcoming obstacles. So I do feel like even though there was some upheaval here, this person feels like they have to overcome a lot of obstacles and upheavals in their life, which is why they let you go. They could be dealing with that now, and they let you go in order to, like, you know, heal themselves and to let you, you know, find something better if there's something better out there for you. It was an act of love. And then we have starting over at the bottom of the deck. They're secretly hoping that you guys would be able to start over, essentially, after they're done with their Kundalini awakening. And then we have luck. So hopefully luck is on your side when the time comes for that to happen. And did you guys not get luck? Did you guys not get luck? Wait. Did you guys not get luck though? Phone, stop playing. Like, it's above me now. Let me stop. I can't stand myself. Okay, so now I want to get into what they tell other people and or future partners about you. What does group 3's favorite ex tell people and or future partners about my group 3's? Wow, we have the Two of Swords. That it was the hardest decision they ever had to make, letting you go. It still haunts them to this day. To this day. But it gives them some kind of peace, knowing that they made the right decision, essentially. Because they could still be having some anxiety and some fears, but it gives them some kind of peace to know they did it. It was an act of love to let you go, or to, like, you know, leave, or whatever happened in this connection. You have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, but they still consider you their person. Aragorn and Arwen. See, I couldn't remember their name for nothing in group 1. Now I'm finally remembering their name. You have Judgment in reverse. That things are stagnant now. Things are still sleeping. They haven't awoken or reawoken yet. Five of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of miscommunication here, but they're done with the miscommunication. They're done feeling unseen and unheard. I do feel like this person does want to come back in and kind of clear the air, if they will be allowed that, you know. They're not sure if that will ever happen, but they would like to. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this person wants some. They want to remove all the blockages. They want to come in and, like, just raise, you know, like the way fire raises things and burns it anew. The way the phoenix burns burns into ashes and are reborn from the ashes. This person wants to raise the earth to get back to you. Raise the R-A-I-Z. I think there could be an E, potentially. They want to raise the earth, which is like burn everything down and start over. The way it seems like everything's broken down here, but then we have this bud growing from the earth. Now we have Queen of Swords. Come on, how many cards fell out? We have Queen of Swords. What do they tell people about you? That you're an excellent communicator. That you're hardcore. You don't take any BS, okay? Nobody can mess around with you. You're also very perceptive. I'm hearing sharp as a tick. Yeah, you were always on the defense. They don't feel like they could get close to you very much because you were always on the defense. Interesting. They didn't feel like they can get close enough to you because you were always on the defense. And here we have Two of Pentacles. They're balancing out their life right now. They're telling people that that you guys were, like, very balanced, first of all, because we have this. And then wait, hold on. Where's the Three of? You see, I told you how you are together. You're chained and you can't break apart, because we have the exact same two here. And what I was saying about you guys being linked, but something linking you two together. And then here we have the Two of Pentacles, where it's kind of like this person feels unlinked, unchained, like off balance when they're not with you. Oh Lord, this is what we're not going to do, people. the synchronicities, the synchronicitying. That they're overcoming the obstacles, but they're feeling off balance while doing that right now. And then we have 2 aces, which represent new beginnings. So I do feel like this person does want a new beginning somehow. But right now, you guys, I'm hearing letting sleeping dogs lie. They don't want to poke the bear, poke the dragon, wake up the dragon. And, you know, hopefully, you know, I mean, and potentially awaken the dragon, which would be you here, and you just kind of like cussing them out. They don't want to awaken you before they're ready, before, you know, too early. Because you're gonna start killing people and, you know, leaving no names, you know. I mean, you be killing them. You be killing them. What song is that? Girl, you be killing them by Fabulous. It was the hardest decision they ever had to make. It still gives them anxiety and fear, but they know they made the right decision. They may not be completely happy about it, but they did what they needed to do, what they felt they needed to do. They feel like you deserve better. So like I said, they put you first, essentially, and let you go, even though they may not have wanted to. And definitely they do feel like they're off balance without you. Still trying to find that balance, but they're ready to raise the earth and get you back. I feel like, oh, I didn't even mean to say that. Wow. They're ready to raise the earth and get you back. Okay, period. That's what they're telling others, or future partners, like future partners, essentially. Like, don't fall for me, because my heart still belongs to group 3, and I'm gonna stick beside and I'm gonna stick beside them. Okay, I'm trying to fight my way back to them. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to, okay, let me remember, I gotta read y'all songs. I kept forgetting for group 1 and group 2. I'm not gonna do that for y'all, I promise. Okay, so what else do we need to know about this connection? I'm getting all these dang Happy Valentine's Day notifications. I don't care. Okay? Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all. Because, girl, you be killing them. You be killing them. Like, ew. I'll keep these. So the first card that we have is Keys on a Ring, which is you have many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. So this person recognizes that you have many options. They are making a decision. I do feel like with that 2 of Swords, they're making a decision. They're still deciding right now. They're off kilter, they're off balance without you, but they're still deciding if they want to come back in yet. But they know what's the best decision they made to let you go. But now they're deciding if they want to, you know, get you back. Isn't that a song? I Want to Get You Back. Is that what's her name? Olivia Rodrigo. We have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. Yeah, this person does intend to reach back out to you. I don't know what else to tell y'all. This person may have been stringing you along in the past, which is why they decide to just let you go out of love. And this could be a one-night stand for some of you. Or you were only with them one time, who knows. We have passion, instant chemistry, liking each other equally, and having fun. This person has fun with you. And there's a lot of passion here. The Ace of Wands, like I said, this person's ready to raise the earth, to get another chance through. I'm hearing like a brick. They could cut through brick with the affection they're carrying around for you. We have a karmic relationship. This could have been a karmic relationship where you guys have to separate. And that's what I was saying. Yeah, excuse me. That's what I was saying with that 6 of Cups. What I was getting from that card, where you guys could have had a past where you had to kind of play out something differently in this life in order to end up together. Wow, okay. Fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. Like, what do you say? Oh my gosh. What are you telling me? Nothing. Letting go and loving you. See, I know I'm not capping. Letting go and loving you. This person has to let go out of love for you. And then we literally have letting go and love, in case you forgot. Like, ciao. But yeah, this relationship could have been very fleeting. It wasn't long. There could be some resentment here, some lessons, but like I said, and I was saying something, no, that was group 1. Yeah. But something about twin flames as it came through. We have outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events, or it could have been group 2. Whichever one. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. This person's replaying. This person, I always get older because y'all could say anything. Why that's a cassette for replaying over in your head? Like, there's so many ways to replay things over. Why I chose a cassette? So this person could be of an older generation where they still play cassettes. Because this is a newer deck, is it not? Why do we have cassette when we could just have players, CD, like, you know? Like, so this could be someone who's older, who was around for the generation of cassettes, you know, in their prime. So whenever they rethink of playing something, they think of like a cassette. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, outdated thinking could be a thing here as well. I immediately heard that they think that they're not worthy of you until they're in this perfect place in their life. A lot of people have that ideology, you know, where I can't be with someone unless I'm in perfect, you know, harmony, or I'm in a perfect place to have a relationship. So they kind of push people away until they feel worthy to be able to give what they want to give in a relationship, kind of thing. Now here we have both receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. So for some of you, you've already moved on. You may have had issues finding closure in this connection, because like I said, it didn't end like horribly where there was cheating or there was a reason for it to end, but it just ended. And it may have been hard for you to, you know, find closure in this connection. But I feel that progression is arriving. You're going to be able to move on. And that's either moving on and receiving what you need from this person, or maybe this reading, who knows, to be able to move on and let them go fully. Or receiving what you need, and progression is somebody arriving, even you guys making progression in your connection, and then you receive what you need in order to move on with this person. So take it as it resonates, because from this card I always get split messages. Then we have self-indulgence, focusing on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So yeah, I feel like group 1 and group 2 is in some way connected, or y'all just have the same kind of dynamic a little bit. This one is more like deep, you know. But yeah, this person's focusing on their self here, which is, I think is what I said. Okay, and the last card we have for you guys is remember the song. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. But I'm working on it. Working on it is coming through. Working on it. This person's working on it. We've established that. They could have been self-sabotaging the relationship, which is why they had to be like, I'm just gonna let this person go, because it was getting repetitive. Like I said, it's giving what was it giving me? Fleeting. It's like starting and stopping, you know, things keep going over and over, around and around, stringing along as well. So string along, fleeting, repetitive. It's kind of like you guys were, you know, not unstable, essentially. We have interrogation. There could be some interrogations coming up where you're able to finally interrogate this person, which allows you to receive what you need in order to move on. Like, cut them off, like, okay, I need to move on by myself, or to progress with them, like I said. But they're definitely working on it. Now we're into the part of the song you guys got. Before I forget, we have you were my best nights and worst fights, and couldn't care less. You were my gold rush to cold touch, favorite ex. And all of the others cancel out each other, and it's always you left. You were my no sleep, cried for weeks, favorite ex. So cute. You guys got the cutest part of the song. I'm not even gonna lie, and I forgot what part I wrote down, like I told you in the beginning, but it's the cutest part. So you were my best nights, and you guys also had the worst fights, and you couldn't care less. You were my gold rush. They felt they struck gold with that luck here, but then it turned into a cold touch, favorite ex. And no matter what or where they move on to, all of the others cancel out each other, and it's always you left. Like, what are you telling me? What are you telling me? What are you telling me? You can pause it and read it. I'm not capping. I'm not making this up. Like, so far your reading is the longest, and I thought group 1 was long, but I'm gonna, you know, wrap it up. You're their favorite ex. They're your favorite ex. Like, you're their favorite ex too. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm sitting here, like, this is supposed to be your favorite ex, but they're talking about you're their favorite ex. So it's kind of like mirroring twin flame. Like I said, oh, this is so cute. Fate, luck. I do things like, I feel like for those of you who want things to come back around, things will be coming back around for you guys, okay? But this is so cute. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe, the divine family. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But if this is the last time that you're seeing my face, I hope you're having a beautiful Valentine's Day or day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see you in the next one. bye. Did I get everything this time? I do not feel like saying stick around for more. I've read the book. Okay, we're good. Bye, guys.